Dude, I think this is gonna be cool.
Is Paul actually excited about like something car related?
I get excited about almost nothing. I have to admit I am actually pretty excited about this. So a few weeks ago, we actually bought our new project car online on an auction site for generally salvage title cars or wrecked cars. Our delivery driver is actually just called me a few minutes ago, and we are actually about to go out back. So I'm gonna go meet him around back, and then you will catch up with me then.
All the way from Colorado.
All the way from Colorado. We gotta pull this truck off, he said, and then, and obviously then Alltrack.
It's very turn like dynamic tow.
To be able to lay on
The control arm is totally
Yeah. She's in the parking lot.
The shock is
She's in the parking lot here. So.
is there room in there?
Yeah, there's only the Beetles
Yeah,
and
we
the
can.
lift on the right.
I mean, it's gonna turn left, it's not gonna turn right.
That's fine. We'll make it happen.
You're gonna have to do like a big loop to get aimed at the door.
We don't want to scratch
Yeah, actually, and this one has the boot popped up, but I think they couldn't figure out how to get the knob off.
it. Check coolant.
So I think they try to steal
Wonder why.
Like they steal them and sell them.
I don't think you're gonna be able to have to do a loop.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to.
Sounds like you're rubbing something.
Here's a DIY on removing your headlight.
Here's how you take out a headlight on an Alltrack Mark 7.
one headlight.
Crazy there.
The rest of the headlight.
Actually, I'm thinking that so that's pillar is gonna be fucked.
No, this frame rail is perfectly
Dude,
fine.
this pillar is not even fucked up.
No,
What is?
it's airbags.
How did this car total?
Airbags.
$14,000 is roughly what it should take to total this car.
But it's not actually that. The core support is broken up here.
Is it?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
Apart.
Oh yeah, yeah. No. Horn works.
Even with the airbag deployed, the horn still works.
This car is a lot better than I expected.
Yeah. Horn works with the key out. My car does not do that.
It shouldn't work, I don't think.
It does.
I see that.
Prefer you wouldn't do that.
Let's take this thing over to the warehouse.
You know, we got a nifty like fabric grab handle now too.
This is my second time riding with Max. First time was in a Paul's wannabe track car.
Both all-wheel drive cars. Don't mind that noise. The good news is you don't really have to hit the brakes, you just have to turn to the right.
So we have our project Alltrack. So obviously this is our project that we bought. It is clearly been wrecked. This car was a salvage title car, which means we bought it, and to make it roadworthy, there's a bunch of stuff we're gonna have to do, have it inspected to make sure that it is roadworthy if you wanna go down the road of getting a rebuilt title for it. We're not exactly sure what we're doing with this car yet. We're certainly gonna be doing a bunch of upgrades to it, modifications, potentially some rallycross stuff, some potential track stuff. We're actually looking to get some feedback from the community to get an idea of what you'd like to see on this car. Obviously this is an MQB car, much like the GTI or a Golf R, that we wanted to do an all-wheel drive car similar to a Golf R, but have kind of a little bit something different. So this Alltrack was the car that I decided to go with to do this project, and was something that I think is going to be a good fit because we'll be able to do a bunch of cool stuff with it. For this car, clearly from the pictures, I knew it had collision damage here. Actually suspected it had further damage than it originally did have because of the crash, I actually suspected that the frame rail on this side was going to be damaged. It doesn't appear as though it's the case right now. We won't know for sure until we start to take some stuff apart. That's kind of how collision stuff works. I do have an estimate. We are going to be doing a video of a complete assessment of all the damage on this car, including what it would take to rebuild this car to, let's say, if it were to be your car and you crashed it, what it would take to fix. So we're going to be putting together a different video on that, which will cover inspecting the car and then going over the total cost of all the parts associated with this to get an idea of, okay, why did it total out? Things we were happy with, I actually suspected that there was going to be worse damage on this car in terms of damage to this A-pillar here, as well as just further damage to the frame rail and other components. It didn't seem to make it past the frame rail. There are some suspension components that are bent up, which is why the wheel is pushed super far back into the body of the car, and when you drive it, you can't really steer, as you may have seen in our video of trying to drive this back and forth between here and the warehouse and the shop. So it is not driving very well at this point, but it does run and drive. So we don't have a ton of major mechanical work to do. There's a few body things, and before we'll get this thing going.
I'm pretty sure if I tried to slide across this, I would just immediately hurt myself. I didn't.
Your arc was too high.
I did that.
Your arc was way too high.
You know everything.
I don't know everything.
No, you gotta tuck it in the spoke. Twist it. It won't come out. That's not gonna happen. You won't do that.
I know.
Lou Ferrigno couldn't do that.
You shouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
You want me to cut that for you?
Yes, cut me, Mick. Like I'm gonna end up getting cut here.
Right? You said cut me, Mick. That's what you wanted.
Almost. This is not what I was referring to.
Well, why are you still holding onto the airbag? I can do that myself.
I feel like I need to get out of the way here.
Well, feel free to get out.
I am feeling free to get out.
This is a very stout
Material.
bag.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
You can wear it like a hat?
Looks like a Rasta.
Right near the beach. If I wasn't Jamaican, then I would wear this hat.
That's somewhat impressive, actually.
See? Stick like glue.
Oh, I can't help it.
See? It's possible.
There's not enough. We gotta wax it.
You scratched it.
Oh,
Like, you got a gnarly scratch in it.
well, that's why you don't.
What the hell?
I don't even know what I scratched it with.
The rivets on your.
I don't have any rivets. I don't have no rivets.
There's a rivet right there. I can see it. Further over.
Oh, here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what did it. So originally when I bought this car, we won the auction on Copart. We'll have a video about that process as well, around buying a car, inspecting a car, the things that I personally looked for when I was buying a car, to kind of give people feedback as far as if it would be something that you would want to tackle. Originally the car was in the Denver area. We were talking about myself, Nathan, and Max, who's going to be part of this video. He also had that Project Mark V big turbo car that we did a series around a long time ago. We were going to fly out to Colorado, try to fix the car in Colorado, and then drive it back here, make it drivable. Clearly it's not, because you can see that this is a little bit close right here. But drive it back here from Colorado, stop it, do a few cool, interesting things along the way. Pikes Peak was one of the things, as well as the world's largest easel was also on our trip back. Didn't really work out exactly how we wanted to. The idea was to do that and have it kind of be a fun project, and have people maybe experience or see what our experience of the pain of dealing with working in a car on the cold, on the ground. It didn't work out mostly because there's not a lot of legal ways to drive a car like this back, since you can't get a temp tag for a car that's a salvage title, because it's technically not supposed to be a roadworthy car for obvious reasons. And driving a car with a smashed hood with zip tied headlight in is probably a pretty big red flag for anybody who's going to pull you over on the way back from Colorado. So for that reason, we ended up pulling up on the whole idea of the project. I thought it was going to be something that was cool. We were pretty excited about it, although it was going to be kind of a tough weekend, So we had to pull that up and have the car delivered to us. So with that said, look forward to more videos on this car, as well as give us some feedback as far as things you'd like to see on the car and events maybe you'd like us to be a part of with this project. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more of our Project Mark 7 Alltrack.